Hi everyone, Donna L. Holloman here with BrokersRealty.com, the Brokers Realty Group Limited at 8150 Derry Street, Harrisburg, PA 17111. Today is my first in a video series called Tea Time with Donna and Chrissy. Chrissy is my daughter, Christina Holloman, who's studying, or she's already studied. She's working on her exams for licensing. So in the meantime, she's my assistant and office manager. So today we're bringing one vendor in. Today is October 30th, 2019, and it is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. But today we're going to talk about a home inspector. This home inspector is one of many. So please, we don't endorse one home inspector over the other. We're just doing a video series to introduce some of our vendors that is around the Harrisburg area. And his name is Daniel Ayers, and he is with Housemaster. Housemaster, if you want more information, stay tuned until the end of the video and see more information on this particular inspector if you choose to use him. Otherwise, we'll have other inspectors come in over the next few weeks, and other vendors, mortgage companies, title companies. We will try to introduce as many vendors as we possibly can. So don't stick to one, just look around, check around, see what you like most, and make your choice from there. But anywho, this is our first in a video series called Tea Time with Donna and Chrissy. Thank you for stopping by, and stay tuned. Hi, I'm Donna Holloman with BrokersRealty.com. We're located at 8150 Derry Street in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And this is my daughter, Christina. She's our real estate assistant and manager, and she's helping me until she receives her license, and she'll be back. She'll be in the field like me. We're going to be a team together. Hopefully we'll be a team together if she enjoys my company. Anyway, Christina.
Hi, I'm Christina Holloman. I'm interested in real estate and renovating homes for the long future. I'm interested in first-time homeowners and home buyers that's looking for houses that they may be nervous to purchase, and help them walk through the whole purchasing process to make it easy and comfortable. And today we'll meet with one of those comforts, a home inspector.
And that is Dan Ayers, and he's from Housemasters Inspections. And he's going to give us a little rundown on how the inspection works and what he offers when you come in to purchase your home. And it's always suggested that home buyers get an inspection before you purchase the home. That way you know what you're looking at if you need to make some changes to the offer price, or you need to know what exactly things that needs to be fixed. Of course, they can't really show the inside of the walls, but they can at least give you a roundabout of the house, and if there's any problems or issues that you might be concerned with.
Yes, and having a home inspection helps to ease those thoughts. And do I need this done? Is there termites? Is there water leaking? Is there mold? How am I going to resolve it if there is a problem that shows up? So we're going to meet with Housemasters, and they have an extensive extensive array of products
and services
that comes with not just with the home inspection, but you can always refer back to what the findings were, with photos and with listings of the problem areas that may occur.
And thank you. And so far, now we're going to introduce you to Mr. Ayers. Thank you for stopping by, and stay in there, and we'll have a nice little training class.
Us.
Yeah, call. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're ready.
Okay, this is Dan Ayers, and he's going to introduce us to Housemasters Inspections. Hello, Dan.
Hi. We are obviously a home inspection company, and we are more than just come in, do the inspection, write the report, and see you buy. We have a ton of benefits for the buyer on the back end that are all included with every home inspection. So there's no added costs for any of this. When we get onto site with the buyer or the seller, depending on if we're doing a pre-inspection or not, we take a lot of photos when we're in the house. And at the end of the inspection, we like to download those photos into our computer and then go over those photos with the buyer, as opposed to them just getting a report that night or the day after, and then they're seeing 36 pages of, oh my gosh, what am I looking at here? We can actually show them stuff in the house. For an example, what if there's a leak underneath the sink?
Right.
You know, they're thinking in their mind, oh wow, this could be really bad, a lot of water damage, when really all it might be is just you have to tighten this nut up here on the drain pipe,
Right.
and it's not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
We also like to ask the client what, if any, are concerns with the house that they're looking to purchase. A lot of times they've only been on site maybe once, maybe twice before we get there, and then they go in, they look at the house. Okay, we want to put an offer in, and but what about the roof? What about the basement? Is there going to be water in the basement? Is the roof? How old is the roof? So we like to ask them, do you have any concerns? Something you want us to maybe spend a little bit more time on, or at least show you what we're seeing.
Right.
And one of our goals is we want to do an honest, thorough home inspection and deliver the report in a way that's not going to scare the buyer off.
Right, and they can refer back to it easily.
Yeah. For an example, in our inspection resource guide, one of the things we have is we have a chart that Housemaster has done the research on the homes throughout the United States. For an example, if you have a home that was built in 1980 and it's got a defect with the roof, 36% of the homes in the United States that were built in this time frame have some sort of defect with the roof.
Okay.
So it's not the end of the world. It's not like you're buying this one house that's got all these problems. These are common. It's not like it's the end of the world. But this is the inspection resource guide, and a couple of things. Every client gets one of these. Our contact information's here.
Okay.
There's a place that they can take notes during the home inspection, because there's a lot going on, so they can keep their thoughts, in check, and what they want to talk to you about afterwards, or things they have questions about that maybe they want to talk to me after I'm done with my inspection. Okay. Another thing too is I like to leave my measuring tape out on the countertop for them to borrow if they want to use it, because 9 times out of 10 they forget their measuring tape. But here's a place where they can draw out rooms and dimensions.
Oh, okay.
And they can say, okay, will my sofa fit here? Is my TV going to fit on this wall? And they can take this stuff back when they get back home, and they can measure their stuff and say, yeah, it's a good fit.
Okay.
Okay.
So how does that correlate to the inspection?
Well, this is just something that when they're there in the house, because like I said, they've only been there once before. So they get home, maybe they have an 8-foot sofa, but they only have a 7-foot wall.
Gotcha.
They can do their measurements and write down their questions here, and then when they get back home, they can measure their furniture and say, you know what, that's going to fit there really nice.
Right.
We like to go over the expectations of what a home inspection is. For an example, we don't have x-ray vision. We can't see behind walls. We can't see underneath carpet. There's some areas that are inaccessible that we just can't see. So this explains to the buyer exactly what it is that we're looking at and what we're looking to inspect. Okay. More importantly, or not more importantly, but also too, what a home inspection is not. Okay. It's not, a pass-fail on the house. It's just a snapshot of the way the home is on that day that we're there. It's also not a to-do list for the seller. So if we can set those expectations in the beginning with the buyer, they have a better understanding of what it is they're going in. And this is especially important for the new home buyer, the first-time buyer.
Right.
Not somebody this is their third house. They get it. They understand maintenance. They understand upkeep. But the first-time home buyer, they're like, oh, well, I thought the house was going to be perfect. Well, as we can see in my chart, there's really not a lot of perfect houses out there. This part of the inspection resource guide is going to step the buyer through the whole thing from the inspection all the way through moving day. So there's going to be a flow. They're going to receive all of their reports through the Housemaster Cloud, which we'll get into here in a second. They're going to be able to download their inspection reports. There's supplemental reports such as radon, termite, things like that. We always ask them to do a referral on us.
Okay.
Right now, our Housemaster franchise, we have nothing but 5-star reviews. Okay. There's a pre-closing walkthrough checklist. So on the day that they're going to closing, they're going to be excited, they're going to be nervous, a lot going on. This can kind of keep them focused on that last walkthrough through the home. They can go through anything they had checked off, they can go back and they can check on to make sure that everything's up to their expectations. All right? Especially stuff that you guys negotiated to have fixed.
And for potential buyers out there,
Yes, sir.
for potential buyers out there, what is this called?
This is called our Inspection Resource Guide.
Our inspection resource guide will be available online, and we'll have that.
This is not available online. This is
it's not?
available with every home inspection that we do.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
A couple of other things too is we have a buyer benefit program where the client is entitled to savings from companies like Home Depot, rental truck companies like U-Haul, security systems like ADT. What else is in there? Well, this will be in the cloud, but there's a whole slew of companies that they're going to get savings from, because when they're moving into a home, I think the national averages they're spending anywhere between $7,000 and $9,000 between the move, new appliances, paint, maybe some carpet or some flooring upgrades.
Right.
Sherwin-Williams is another company that there's discounts available. If they take advantage of these discounts, they're going to more than save any costs that a home inspection will cost them. Okay? Because they're going to spend this money anyway, they might as well get the discounts on it.
Right.
We have a Connects program where Housemaster, if they want us to, Housemaster will set up their electric, their gas, their water, all their utilities for them.
Nice.
Okay? So they can save 6, 7, 8 hours of just time sitting on the phone, waiting for customer service to help me with something. Housemaster will do all that for them. Once again, all of this is at no extra charge. Okay? And then moving day we talked about with the pre-inspection guide. In here, there's some definitions of what typical defects are and how they're explained. So when they get the report, they can say, I don't understand this. They can go right here, and this will help them step them through the report, of which you guys are going to do also. When you're explaining it to them. And you guys will get a copy of the inspection report as long as they give us authorization to send it to you. It goes out at the same time. Okay. Normally we have inspection reports out same day. If not, I like to have it to you before lunch the next day. It all depends on how many, when I'm going back to my office at the end of the day, how many reports am I writing up? And unfortunately there's so many hours in a day. If I'm getting back at 8 o'clock at night, I'm only able to get so much done before I go to bed that night. Housemaster Cloud we're going to talk about here in a second. We talked about that. Here's some added bonuses that they get. We have something called the repair list generator, where they can
Go ahead.
go into the repair list generator, and it'll print out a whole list of everything that needs to be done in the home. They can also, from our repair list estimator, whether they want to do it for stuff that's going on right now or for projects they have in the future, they're able to go in there, plug in the project that they're doing. Let's say, okay, we want to redo this room. We want to do drywall, paint, carpet, whatever we want to do in this room or in the basement. They can put this information into this program, and it's going to give them an average price that this job would cost from local contractors. It's the same program that the insurance companies use when you have a claim on your home, that they know how much is this loss going to cost us. We're using the exact same program. It's called Xactimate or Xactware. It's the same program platform that they use. So they can say, okay, this project should cost me between $4,000 and $5,000 to redo this. If they start getting estimates in from other contractors, $8,000 or $9,000, they know that that's not a fair price.
Right.
Okay. So that's also involved with the Housemaster Cloud. Now, if you guys would like, we can watch a short video here, and you want to move that over, and we can show them everything that the cloud has to offer.
Okay, when you come to homemasters.com, and you go to resources, go down to advantages. Up at the top, you can see that this company is very well interconnected and they have a 5-star rating. So we're going to go ahead and show. You'll want to contact Daniel Ayers. And
What's your number, your card?
It's 717
Okay.
429 0378 is our number.
Thank you.
okay, so we're going to go into the House Master Cloud and to show you what options and discounts that you can receive coming with this company.
There. Okay.
Your home, the place you live, the place you love. Your home is there taking care of you every day. But taking care of your home can be overwhelming.
Imagine having all the information you need to maintain your home in one convenient place. Introducing Housemaster Cloud, your partner in caring for the largest investment you will ever make. Housemaster Cloud is provided to you as part of every Housemaster home inspection.
What can Housemaster Cloud do for you? The Housemaster Cloud stores your Housemaster reports.
Housemaster Cloud stores your home inspection report as well as any additional report about your home from your Housemaster home inspector.
The Housemaster Cloud helps you keep track of important recalls.
Alerts will inform you of recalls on appliances, electronics, baby toys and furniture, lawn and garden equipment, and even your vehicles. You can help keep your family safe by tracking anything in your home that has a serial number.
The Housemaster Cloud reminds you of routine maintenance.
Scheduled maintenance reminders ensure that you will always know exactly what your home needs. Automatic email and text reminders will take the guesswork out of routine maintenance tasks and potentially save you thousands in unnecessary repair work or damage to your home.
The Housemaster Cloud is your digital home inventory.
Having a complete home inventory is an important step in determining the proper amount of insurance that you need. It will also help to make insurance claims or loss reporting as smooth as possible.
The Housemaster Cloud documents your paint colors and other finishes.
You can store your paint colors and other important finish details, such as tile or flooring, for each room in your home with the Housemaster Cloud. Having all this information in one place will save you the headache of having to hunt down details when making repairs or updates.
The Housemaster Cloud helps you keep track of utility costs.
Tracking your energy costs is an important step in taking control of your energy consumption. Keeping track of utilities can also help you to identify opportunities to make home efficiency upgrades and even save money.
The Housemaster Cloud can help manage remodeling and home improvement projects.
Now you can easily keep track of project information such as contractor contact information, project budgets, materials, and even project permits, all in one place.
With the Housemaster Cloud, you can securely store all of the important records about your home in one location.
Upload tax documents, mortgage agreements, appraisals, and even user manuals for your appliances so that you will always know exactly where these important documents are located.
Save with exclusive Housemaster Cloud offers.
As part of your Housemaster Cloud account, you also receive Housemaster Buyer Benefits. These benefits include discounts that can help you save hundreds and even thousands of dollars on the items that you need to maintain and enjoy your home.
Contact your Housemaster today to schedule your home inspection and receive all the benefits of the Housemaster Cloud. Have peace of mind knowing that you have a partner in caring for your home. Housemaster
Nice.
Cloud, confident home ownership.
Thank you. Oops. Let me just this down a little bit. Adjust this. And you can continue then? Okay.
Yep. Then I'll have them
Okay.
too.
And like I said before, there's no other home inspectors out there in the country offering as much as Housemaster does.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, it's okay, you know, they come in, they inspect the home, they write a report, and then that's the end of it right there. You know, and even something as simple as the buyer benefit program, which I can't stress enough, when a buyer or the client takes advantage of those discounts, it more than pays for what they spent on the home inspection. So they're going to spend the money on the home inspection regardless if they're getting one, whether it be with me or somebody else out there. But why not take advantage of the benefits?
Right.
You know, all of this stuff is at no extra charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's nice to have all the reports because then you can go through the process of the contracts easier too.
Yeah.
Our inspection reports, when you get them, they're clean, they're easy to read, and there's photos. So if we see a defect somewhere, we have a photo of it, even to a point where, you know, let's say it's the drain underneath the sink, there's a little leak, we have a red arrow pointing to exactly where we saw that issue.
Okay.
You know, they don't have to guess, like, is it a water pipe, is it this? No, it's this right here.
Okay.
This is where it is right here. You don't have to guess. You don't have to say to a plumber, it said it's somewhere underneath here. Nope, right here, we found it. Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
And it makes it so much easier. And I have my availability to all of the real estate agents who use me is basically 24/7. I have some agents that, like, just over the weekend, one of them contacted me at 10:30 Saturday night, sent me a text, said, "Hey, you around? I have a quick question for you." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm around. Let me call you," because sometimes texts get cumbersome. So my thing is, call me. And if I'm up and I'm around, if I'm in a good area with cell phone service, you can pretty much get me on the phone. So if you have a question, I know you guys work all sorts of hours too, and it's late. This is the only time you have to work on a report, trying to put it together for the negotiations. You have a question, get in touch with me. If I'm around, you guys will be able to get in touch with me.
Good. That's important.
So it's not like you have to wait till Monday morning when you're doing something on a Sunday afternoon. I'm available to you guys.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you, Mr. Ayers. It's a pleasure meeting you.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Any questions? Anything else I can answer for you?
Let me see. So, usually home inspection is within a period of time before the closing date. So how fast can we get a home inspection done? Is there like a
I'd like to be able to say I'd like 24 hours because I have to get the information into my system and I have to get it out to the client and they have to at least see it.
Right.
at least 24 hours notice?
Right.
Okay.
So it's not like kind of I think they're calling it a bait and switch type thing. This is what we agreed to. Ideally, I'd like to have them sign it online, and they do have that option. When that report goes out to them, all they have to do is hit the click thing. They can electronically sign. So it's not like they have to print it out and sign their name and get it back to me or anything. I just click the button, hit sign, and electronically signs. It populates back into my system.
Okay.
They even have the option to pay online if they'd like.
Okay.
But they don't have to. They can pay at the time of the inspection. It's not a big deal. But I do like to have it signed. Now I understand that it's not an ideal world, and sometimes that can't happen. We can have them sign the day of it as long as I have it sent to them 24 hours beforehand. Okay. And then they click it, they open it, they get busy. I get that. But I like 24 hours just to make sure that we all stay compliant and everything's good. If we need to do a rush, call me. I'll see what I can do for you.
Okay.
What I like to explain to everybody is when it comes to home inspections or anything of that nature, if you have a question, call me. We'll see what we can do for you.
All right.
Okay.
I'm very flexible. I can work with you to try and make your job easy. I know that you guys are under time constraints.
Yes.
It's very important to us that we keep that in the front of our mind. By saying that, we like to have the home inspection reports out to you either same day or next day before lunch. That'll also include a termite report with it if that's what you asked for. Radon reports, radon machines, and radon testing has to sit in the home for at least 48 hours.
48 hours,
Okay.
If we know we're in a time frame, maybe I can get into the home 2 days early. I can set the machine. That way when I go and I do the inspection, I can pick the machine up that day and we can get that
that's nice.
report. If not, we're gonna set it the day of the inspection. We're gonna go back 48 hours. We're gonna pick it up. You're gonna get it that day.
Okay.
Water testing, for bacteria testing, it's not that big of a deal because that comes back fairly quickly. But I have my lab on a 5-day turnaround time with the comprehensive ones because the iron and leads and all those metals, they take a little bit longer. But the first lab I was using, I wasn't happy with because they took 11 days with one.
Oh, wow.
That's too long.
So sometimes
It's too long. So I have my lab is set on a 5-day turnaround time for water, so that you guys will get your water tests back in enough time to meet your time frames.
Okay.
So we do home inspections, we do termite, we do have the BU number, so we're not subcontracting out termite inspections.
Okay. BU number.
It's a number that's required for mortgages, when you're doing FHA and VA loans.
Okay.
Okay, they want to make sure they get that BU number. So some
And
homeless.
BU stands for
I don't know. I knew you were going to
Oh,
ask me that.
okay.
I don't know, but I just know it's everybody knows it as the BU number.
base unit. I'm
Yeah.
just guessing. I'll find out.
So but when we do, some home inspectors can do the home inspection, but if they don't have that BU number, they cannot be. It's not good for some mortgages.
Okay.
Okay. We made sure that we were fully compliant with that before we offered that service. So we offer the termite. We offer the radon.
Oh, good.
We offer water testing,
Water
and
testing.
we also offer mold testing.
Mold testing. Okay.
So if somebody had a concern about mold, we can come in. We can do the testing for that also.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, fantastic.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice
Likewise.
meeting you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is for you guys.
Okay, great.
All right, we'll pass the information along.
We're going to do another one.